the arms. We'll use skin color yarn first and change the yarn in round 5. Working into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Make a loop around your middle finger and pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into loop on middle finger. Yarn under the hook and pull up a loop. A magic ring is formed on middle finger. In round 1, start with a chain stitch and then work 8 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. The chain stitch as a beginning is to raise a height, and the slip stitch serves as an ending to join each round. They are not counted into a number of stitches. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 8 single crochets. Insert hook into a magic ring. Yarn under the hook and pull up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Place a marker in the first stitch through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. Then continue to work 7 more single crochets in the same way. Eight V shapes on the side stand for 8 single crochets. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker. Finally, work 1 slip stitch. Insert hook into a marked stitch through both loops of the V shape. Yarn under the hook and pull up a loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on the hook. Tighten up. That's 1 slip stitch. The slip stitch serves as a connection. It is not counted into a number of stitches. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch and then work a set of 3 single crochets, 1 increase twice. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. The chain stitch is to raise a height and will not be counted into a number of stitches. Work 3 single crochets. Place a marker in the first single crochet. And then continue to work 2 more single crochets. 3 single crochets are done. In the next stitch, work 1 increase. We need to work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work 3 single crochets and 1 increase as one set. Keep working 1 more set. Work 3 single crochets. In the next stitch, work 1 increase. We need to work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Two sets are done. There are 10 V shapes on the side. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 2 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crochet. If the yarn is too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the fabric will be out of shape. The stitches for rounds 3 and 4 are the same. Work 1 chain stitch, 10 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finish 10 single crochets in total. Place a marker in the first single crochet. Continue to work 9 more single crochets in the same way. Ten single crochets are done. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 3 is done. Please finish round 4 in the same way as round 3. Work 1 chain stitch, 10 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch in turn. Round 4 is done. Now, we need to change the yarn. Take out the corresponding yarn, wrap the yarn around your fingers, and pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Then pinch the yarn tail and the fabric together like this. The stitches for rounds 5 to 11 are the same. Work 1 chain stitch, 10 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. work 1 chain stitch first. Pull the skin color yarn tight. Then work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finish 10 single crochets in total in this round. One single crochet is done. Place a marker in the first single crochet. Then continue to work 9 more single crochets. Cut off excess ends. Then continue to work single crochets. Finish a total of 10 single crochets in this round. Chain V shapes on the side, stand for 10 single crochets. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 5 is done. Please finish round 6 to 11 by yourself. Work 1 chain stitch, 10 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. Now round 11 is done. Stretch the loop and remove the hook. Break yarn, leaving a long yarn tail sewing. Pull the yarn tail out. Flatten the arm, and then use the yarn tail to sew up its top sides in this way. One arm is completed. Please crochet the other arm in the same way. You need to crochet 2 arms for each color with the corresponding yarns.